What's good with it, Gifted Club? It's your host, Savvy Gifted, back with another banger. You already know the deal. Hey, man. So, look, Xavier Worthy got injured, bro. 3 plays into the game. And again, I got a lot to get to. So, I'm not going to waste y'all time today. But the fact that Xavier Worthy got hurt 3 plays into the game is crazy. I'm hot. You know why? Because I got him in my fantasy league, y'all. And he gonna get hurt, bro. By Travis Kelce out of all the people, too. Crazy stuff, bro. Yesterday's game was super fun to watch. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now, as you can see, Justin Herbert only threw 3 picks last year. 3 picks. And people are saying that this is the best that they've ever seen Justin Herbert play. So whether it's like early season things going on or whether it's like him just getting better over time, Justin Herbert was cooking last night. And Jim Harbaugh don't lose season openers. But he's 6-0. Yeah. That's a stat for you boys right there. Jim Harbaugh 6-0 season openers. Take that to the bank. Okay? So the Chiefs looked off, bro. The Chiefs were dropping balls left and right. You can tell that it was early season jitters for Patrick Mahomes. Bad connections. Dudes is throwing the ball a little wide left. That should have been a pick, but, it is what it is. I don't think obviously the ball hit the floor, but yeah, man, the connections early was bad for the Chiefs. I was sitting there like, dang, they don't look good at all. Shout out to Destroying out there making noise. You heard me? I know he was supposed to be a kicker. He was really trying to get to the league for real, but they didn't have no time for the kid. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to you, Destroying, for being out there in Brazil. Okay? All the jerseys. Y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all see what's happening here. Now, old Keenan Allen, he had the most receptions yesterday with 7 of them things and 68 yards receiving. That's fire. That's fire. Because Keenan Allen, he getting old, y'all. He getting old, but, he dropped the ball here and there. But everybody was dropping balls, if I'm being honest with you. So, it is what it is. You're not going to catch everything, but you're going to catch some things. And it just matters on when you catching the ball. That's really what count. You know what I'm saying? Both of the quarterbacks ran the ball pretty well. I ain't gonna lie. Justin Herbert out there looking like a stallion. Pause. The man is running. He galloping down the field. Like, you ain't gonna catch me. Big 6'6" frame. Strong arm. He got legs, bro. Justin Herbert look good out there. But Patrick Mahomes look good out there too, though. Running the football. Patty Mahomes, he ran for 57 yards and a touchdown. He got in the end zone on his legs. So shout out to Mahomes boy, okay? Isaiah Pacheco, on the other hand, he didn't run that good, in my opinion. I thought Isaiah was like lacking or something, bro. He just didn't get going at all last night. So, that's just what I took out of it. Now, my feelings on Brazil, they need turf, okay? The whole grass situation is not cool because I was watching players, and look at that overthrown ball, man. He was open. That's supposed to be a touchdown, Justin. But, they had players slipping and sliding everywhere. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is now a photographer. He used to be an NFL running back, obviously, as we all know that. But he's a photographer now. I think for the Chargers, too. So I thought that was pretty dope. Keeping his career going. being able to become a photographer in the NFL. Hey, shout out to you, my man. Always got to stay consistent, got to stay motivated. You definitely want to move up in life. Now, look, if you look at the screen here, right, the Chiefs literally made a field goal with like no time on the clock. I thought that was really impressive. Shout out to the Chiefs special teams, you dig? I mean, 13-6 going into halftime, that was pretty crazy. It was a close game for real. Now the halftime show, Brazil was going crazy out there. Shout out to the halftime show looking like a Super Bowl. They was going crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. I said, "Oh, I got to put that up in the video, you feel me?" And look, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, I'm changing my content up from video games to the actual product of what I'm talking about. So if you guys are enjoying this content more, let me know, man. Let me know. So anyway, like I was saying, the grass situation is trash, bro. Dudes be slipping and sliding. You can't really put your foot in the dirt. Now, this play right here was really nice. That Hollywood Brown little wheel route was super clean. Shout out to Andy Reid for drawing up every play, man. Patrick Mahomes out there dropping his shoulder. Boom, get out my way, boy. You need to hit the weight room with it. And then right after that, he ended up going to get a tubby, like I said. So Patrick Mahomes' stats was nice, y'all. He went 24 for 39, 258 yards, a passing touchdown, also 6 rushes, 57 yards, a rushing touchdown. Hey, don't be slapping my man like that. That's crazy. But anyway, there was no flag on that, by the way. Jim Harbaugh, Andy Reid, the game was going absolutely bonkers. And again, shout out to Keenan Allen, one of the old heads. But he was out there cooking. Shout out to Justin Herbert. He throwing it to all his receivers. Lad McConkey had 6 receptions, 74 receiving yards. Herbert, the man of the game. Justin Herbert, y'all. He went for 25 for 34. 318 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, y'all. 0. I mean, the man had a day trying to beat the Chiefs, y'all. And that's what's crazy because, Juju had 5 receptions, 55 yards. Hollywood Brown was out there cooking them boys. 10 receptions, 99 yards, almost 100. But it didn't matter at the end of the day because when it comes down to it, Justin Herbert delivered. His last rush out of the 7, he had 32 yards, right? But the last one, bro, it was like 3rd and 14. Took off. You're going to see it, I think, maybe the next one. You're going to see it right after this. He take off. Look, he's the first Charger, right? For 300 yards. Oh, he wasn't the first one, but he was the third one. 300 yards, 3 touchdown passes in the season opener. That's good for Herbert, man. And then he closed out with a big run at the end. You know what I'm saying? A big run at the end. Just galloping down the sideline. Slide. And we calling that game, you feel me? So, again, if you guys like that content, I appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I'm definitely going to drop my thoughts about Sunday's games on Sunday night or maybe Monday morning. I appreciate your time. I ain't going to take no much more of that. And until the next one, y'all, peace.